Peace, family. What's up, everybody? It's me, Amy. I just wanted to pop up in here and say what's up to everybody. Let you know that I'm alive, I'm thriving, everything is more than okay. And that's actually a mantra I've been working with, that, everything always works out for me. And even these like minor setbacks or these things that might feel like they are working against us or not in our favor, we can use them to fuel our own fire, to fuel our progression throughout life. So the last month or two has really been pushing me to use everything that happens to me as fodder, using it to my advantage. And it has not been easy at all. And I've had a lot of moments where I have broken down or felt like F this, F everything. But I ultimately came back to myself, came back to my knowing, came back to my own power, and understanding that there is no obstacle that can defeat me. There is nothing that life can throw at me um, that will take me down. As a Taurus woman, a strong Taurus woman, we deal with a lot, we feel a lot, but we always come out on top. And that's not just for Tauruses, that's for everybody out here. So if this Virgo season has felt difficult for you, or even Leo season that came before it, know that you are always tested the most right before, some sort of breakthrough, right before something big comes in or happens or occurs for you. So if you find yourself being tested, know that there is a reward after that test, and know that sometimes the reward itself is the test, because it reveals things to you that you otherwise wouldn't have known. It shows you aspects of yourself that maybe you otherwise would not have seen, and it gives you the opportunity to gain power. Just kind of like a video game. Anytime that you defeat, Bowser or whatever, and you save the princess, and you get like your little rewards you can collect, it's the same thing. So whatever battle you find yourself in, whatever piece of yourself that you find yourself healing or in need of healing, just know that on the other side of that, you have so much potential for abundance, for happiness, for joy. And you even have access to abundance, happiness, and joy in the midst of whatever it is you're going through. And that's been kind of interesting to explore for me as well. Because some big things have been happening, and you would think, or from my past experiences, my pattern was like all of the joy from everywhere got sucked away because of a negative experience. But what I'm finding now is that I'm so complex. We are so complex that it's never just one feeling, right? You're not even in... So in my example, I had a miscarriage recently. And even though that was completely devastating and so sad in many ways, there was also points in time where I was like my happiest, my most joyful. It's when my relationship really deepened and something like really clicked, at least on my end, about the direction of my life and who's going with me and who can't. And, through that experience, I was able to access love and joy and gratitude and perspective and all these things that I wasn't sure I'd be able to tap into. So I guess what I'm saying is, it's okay if you're going through a hard time. It's okay if you are healing. In fact, that's the whole name of the game for Virgo season and moving into Mercury retrograde, which, is on its way to us again. That's the whole point of all of this, is to slow down, feel whatever we have to feel so that we can heal whatever we have to heal. And that is not, we're not one trick ponies over here. It's not happiness or nothing. It's, oh man, I had this on me the whole time. Got some lint. It's not happiness or nothing. It's happiness and sorrow and grief and surprise and anxiety sometimes and gratitude all at once. So that's my message. I think it's if you're with me, you're with me. If you're not, that's fine too. But I guess what I'm saying is it's important to take time out for yourself, especially during Virgo season, to rebuild, to repair. I'm doing that physically here in the house. There's a lot of damage from the hurricane. There's a lot of mold in here, so we're having to rebuild literally and emotionally, physically, spiritually, all the leads. There's a whole lot of rebuilding here, and that's okay, because you can choose to rebuild and be even stronger, gain more power, gain more wisdom, gain more experience points, and overcome. And more than just overcoming, like learning to find peace in the chaos, learning how to really be in the moment, even when you feel like the moment sucks. What can you find in the present moment that doesn't suck? Or how can you provide yourself the self-discipline that you need to level up? So Virgo season isn't a whole lot about party. It's a lot about grounding down, preparing, getting ready for the next steps, it's like that moment break, moments break that you get to just really focus on yourself. Make sure to check all your checklists, like, okay, what have I learned? Who am I becoming? Which direction am I going? It's an opportunity to recalibrate so that you can get to where you're going when it's time to move again. So that's all I have to say. I love you so much. I'm so grateful for all of you who reached out, who have supported me during the last month or so, month or two probably, with my surgery that I had, and then making sure I'm okay with this whole hurricane business, but all is well. Still here, still kicking, still figuring things out one step at a time. And I'll talk to you guys later, okay? Bye.